What is your name and how do you spell it?
My name is Markel Hill. I was born in Norfolk, Virginia, but then I moved to Philadelphia when I was a kid. Then moved again to Kentucky, then moved again back to Norfolk. It's kind of like a triangle thing. What is it that I like to do? I like to do a lot of things. I like to dance. That's one thing that I enjoy doing. Um, I like drawing, of course. I like, I like making art. You know, I'm an art major. I go here. I'm a drawing design major. I'm a senior, and yeah, I like making art that has a message. The difference between graphic design and drawing design, from what I've realized, is graphic design is more advertising design oriented as far as like going into web design, doing illustrations digitally, drawing on tablets. Yeah, drawing and design is a lot more fine arts based. Um, if you wanted to like make art and put it in a gallery, um, whether that be like using different mediums like charcoal, um, pastel, graphite, basically the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
My work style. Um, I'll say whenever I'm about to draw something, I need space because I have like I usually work from what was it 18 by 24 sheets of paper, like pretty big stuff. Or at least it's just a decent size, and I always need space to like put my materials, graphite pencils, blending sticks, maybe a cloth, kneaded erasers, X-Acto knives if that's needed. Just like I just really need space as far as that, and depending on what I'm doing, of course, I would like sketch it out or at least draw it in my sketchbook first, and then I would draw it as far as on the actual drawing space, if that makes sense. Another thing that inspires me is drawing people as like fictional characters. That was always kind of like a thing that I always wanted to do, like drawing my friends as anime characters or drawing them as comic book characters and stuff like that. Outside of that, my art typically, especially nowadays, mostly leans more towards saying a statement, having like a theme with whatever like I draw or choose to draw and stuff like that. Perfect example. I'm not talking too much anyway. Okay, cool. When I first took drawing studio, my series was about black men in different lights. If I were to choose an audience, I would choose typically teen male range, teen black male range, and young adult range, young black adult range, if that makes sense. So like 20s and upper 20s and stuff like that. But mostly black men. An artist, Felix Gonzalez Torres. One of the things that I realized with his art is the fact that it's not it's one thing to just look at a picture and just say, hey, this makes me feel this way, or just critique it X amount of ways. But with Felix Gonzalez Torres, his art, it's different. You don't just see it and feel it. You can actually go up, take it, you can touch it, you can interact with it. A level of theatricality that you can invoke, that way you become part of the art project. You become that part of the art he was trying to invoke. So that's one thing that's another role model of mine. And Felix Gonzalez Torres, he's the one who inspired me. Because with my work, I mean, there is a level of interactivity. It's not the most interactive, but it's there in a sense. Perfect example with the what was it? I called it community cost. That's the name of that one. With community cost, it has a black person's arm extended like this, showing the barcode. But the thing is, it's from your perspective, so it looks almost as if you're the one showing your arm with the barcode, and you're the one getting monetized, and your value being made. And design is, with anything, it's a level of consistency. Oftentimes, I'm always so busy taking care of something or running errands or making sure something's good, and it gets hard to find time to draw. It gets hard to find time to just let the artistic processes flow. And, you know, my mind, it goes a mile a minute. So anytime I get like a good idea, like I write it down. My art kind of deals with the black community. And since that's the whole theme of the entire art show, he wanted me to be a part of it. So that's going to be something that I'm definitely looking forward to. Well, currently, I'm taking basic typography. So I'm working on a lot of like typography and letter form and drawing and just since I was a sophomore in high school, and that that was great. That was amazing. Man, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I used to dance in front of the web once upon a time. Those were the days. Listen, those were the days. I also like changing my voice. You know, I can do different voices. You know, I am a voice actor in training. You know, that's the goal. I can actually. I'm gonna do a voice right now. Don't worry.
My name is Optimus Prime. Have you seen Sam Witwicky? The cube, Sam, the cube. Put it into my chest.
You know, I can also do Gronk from Emperor's New Groove. You know, the potion designed to kill Cusco. Cusco's potion. Right. Squeaker. Yeah. But yeah, those are a couple of my add-ons. Things I do as hobbies.